Hi everyone, welcome to my channel Sanjian Tarot. For this unboxing I have Morning Mist Tarot by Eartish, I think it's the name, creator's name, and drawn by Bagpipe of the Siren. That really is the artist's name. This was from a Kickstarter from March 4, 2026 to April 3, 2026. And I received my rewards on May 15, 2026. And I pledged for the all-in tier, which included the standard edition and the mini version. Now, Bagpipe of the Siren also drew the Broken Mirror editions. I know there's five editions of Broken Mirror and also a sixth one, but that's actually called Mercury edition. So there are a total of 5 versions of Broken Mirror, and the artist also drew the Sambucus Tarot, both version 1 and version 2. I'm just seeing that since I have this mini version, I forgot to get my little butter knife. Yeah, it's a butter knife for opening the flap. All right, butter knife at the ready. Okay, so checking on the condition. So this is also by WohStudio. I don't know why the Kickstarter campaign was under the name Eartish. I think that's also the artist or an artist. But this specific deck was drawn by Bagpipe of the Siren. Let's see. So clearly a 2-piece box set. Okay, and nothing really standing out. I guess in terms of condition, no dents, no tears, no strange markings. All right. Okay. All right, so, yep. Front of the box, in the back, and that pink sticker usually means that this is a special edition, like a collector's edition, maybe. I'm not sure who Starsync is. I don't know if that's another studio, but they were mentioned in the campaign page. I'm not exactly sure who they are or what they had to do with the creation of this tarot deck. Here's the mini version. I think that's the Hanged Man on the front. That's why it's upside down. Yeah, special sticker to show authenticity. And just, yeah, mini barcode. Okay. So I think the standard one, yes, only the standard one has a physical guidebook. It's the inside of the box, the top part. Okay. Ooh, yeah, that's very Bagpipe of the Siren. I see the broken mirror and Sambucus style. Ooh. Okay. Here's the inside of the bottom box. Right. Interesting. I didn't know it would be gold edging. The campaign page said there would be holographic foil edging, but it didn't say it was a specific color. It just said it was holographic. I think that's a change in, as opposed to what was in production, what ended up happening. So I could have sworn the campaign page had holographic, more of a, I guess, a silver-like edging holographic. So silver, it would have been, I think the picture, if I'm remembering correctly, the picture of the gilding would have been more silver and not gold. Okay. All right. So there are 78 cards, and I think for meeting a stretch goal, there's supposed to be an extra death card. So here's the back. Okay. So you know what? I'm curious about whether my memory is correct or not about the gilding for the standard version. If it was supposed to be silver or gold. All right. At the campaign page. Let's see. Okay. Oh. Yeah, it is supposed to be gold. Yeah. So it is supposed to be gold with a holographic effect. I'm not sure if I'm seeing that at the moment. And again, my lighting is not superb. Yeah, I don't see the holographic effect. Yeah, I'm just tilting this every which way right now, and I don't see anything holographic. I mean, does there have to be light shining on it? I see the sparkly effect, but as far as the holographic effect, I don't know. Do I need light shining? Okay, you know what? Let's go ahead and get some light here. I thought I could do this just by using the natural sunlight through the windows. Okay. So, oh, I think I see something from my point of view. It's slippery. All right. Yeah, these are a bit slippery. I guess I see it. Yeah, I guess now that I've turned on the nearby lamp, I guess. Honestly, I still don't see anything. Yeah, I just see gold and some sparkly textures, but not that holographic effect that's here on this. I don't see this. I don't see that effect. Yeah, so I just see gold and flecks, sparkling flecks. Yeah, not what I was expecting. All right. Okay. All right. So, this way. All right. Now the mini version is in a tuck box. Oops. Oh, this was what I was afraid of. Oh, yeah, it's catching on the flap on the other side. There we go. All right. And, ooh, yeah, there we go. stays nice and smooth. Okay. Ooh boy. All right. And no edging for these. And I wonder if it has the extra death card. Guess we'll find out. Yep, clearly no guidebook because, yeah, how can you fit a guidebook in here? I guess they just didn't want to include a separate guidebook. All right. Whew. Yeah. Tiny. Here's the back. So let's go ahead and compare the back. So standard back and the mini back. All right. Look how tall the mini version is. See that? Look how. Yeah, the mini version's definitely thicker or taller as a deck. Okay. I think this is good. Yeah, looks good on my end. Okay. All right. Oh, interesting. It's an interesting magician. All right, so the artist, I don't know the artist's real name. I don't even know the artist's gender because the campaign page was flip-flopping between he and her. So the only name I know the artist who draws these goes by is Bagpipe of the Siren. I've also seen the name translated to Siren's Bagpipe. I guess same thing, but I don't know what the moniker actually is for the artist. And these are all hand-drawn, no AI. The size of the standard decks are 70 millimeters by 120 millimeters. And the size of the mini version or portable version is 40 millimeters by 68.5 millimeters. All right. Ooh, see, with this size, yeah, it's already very, very difficult to see the text. And I think also just the color of the image makes it difficult, even more difficult. See, this seems fine. No, not fine, but it's just better. I think it's just because the image is bigger. So I guess when the image is smaller and shrunken down, I think the coloring also gets affected. So not just the size, but yeah, just the image itself, the text. Oof. Man, that's, yeah. So yeah, in this case, there's a distinct difference in readability here between the two sizes. So it's a little bit better. Ah, but here we have the Hanged Man. So yeah, the text, see, even with the standard size, the text still seems small. But yeah, with the mini size, yeah, that text. See, if I put them side by side, yeah, just small sizing. Yeah, I guess small, yeah, the card, shrinking the image, shrinking the text, just makes it difficult overall for for reading the card. Ooh, that's a creepy devil card. Yeah. So the standard deck is black core at 330 GSM, and the mini version just uses butterfly double coated art paper and is at 350 GSM. So yeah, the mini version is a thicker GSM, thicker stock. So I guess that explains why it's when it's stacked, it looks taller than the standard version. And the sun is just coming in and out, so I think it's affecting the... Ah, there is the alternate death card. Okay, yeah. And I think this death card is exclusive to this Kickstarter campaign. So if anybody wanted to get this deck, I guess outside of the campaign, they would not get this extra death card. So here we go. So the one on my left is the alternate extra, and then the one on my right is the original death card. Yeah, I think it was just like a, hey, we did it kind of, I guess, success ending, just to say that, yeah, they successfully funded, things like that. And also probably hit some stretch goals as well. So, yeah. Now the texture and finish, I honestly have no clue. Wasn't mentioned in the campaign page. Just judging by the way the cards are slipping around when I handle the deck. I guess it could be a little bit on the varnishy side. Feels slippery. Okay. Okay, I think the texture is linen too. I'm seeing the classic linen texture. I don't feel it though, probably because of the finish, but I could see there is texture on both cards. So I think there is a type of linen texture and maybe a varnish-like finish. That's just my guess, just based on what I'm seeing, what I'm feeling, how I'm seeing the cards slip around here and there as I go through each card. So right now they appear exactly the same, the two of them. Like also in terms of the border designs. I definitely see the similarities between, or like among, I guess, the other decks that the artists drew, like Broken Mirror and Sambucus. Now that I've discovered this artist and the Broken Mirror decks, I'm really curious and I guess looking for the other editions of Broken Mirror. I have the 4th edition, 5th edition, and the Mercury edition of Broken Mirror. And I would like to find the 1st, 2nd, and 3rd editions. Yeah, the text on the mini version is very difficult to see. Very difficult. I'm wondering if the I guess the coloring of the text, it's slightly brighter, like it's not as black as the text on the standard cards. And I'm wondering if that's because of the small size. I think any darker than this, then I think the words would look like they're just blending together. Not sure if it would actually make a difference if it was darker though for readability. Because yeah, that size. That's interesting. There are birds here for cups. Yeah, it's an interesting choice of animals. I would expect the birds to be in the sword suit. Oh, okay, there isn't a bird there for the 7 of Cups. Looks like just a sleeping animal on the windowsill. Oh, but there's a bird there. No, that looks like a different animal that's not a bird. Looks like a ferret. Maybe a meerkat. That's interesting. I didn't know in the Knight of Cups there was a fish in the cup there too. Oh, there's one for the Queen of Cups. Okay, never mind. I guess the court cards have fish in their cups. Yep, there's a fish in the King of Cups cup. So I guess the animals are just random. So it looks like animals for 1 through 10 or ace through 10, and then for the court cards here, humans. Isn't it interesting that their eyes are covered, or the upper part of their face? Okay, so as I'm looking, oh, come on. I did not want to. Am I not aligning it right? Never had this problem before. Okay, so as I'm looking through the cards, I'm already noticing a little bit of a Marseille in them. So, I mean, I wasn't expecting that, I guess. Then again, I didn't really look at the cards because the artwork was shown on the campaign page. I didn't look through every single card. But yeah, I'm getting a sense of Marseille style. Yeah, with the way it's just the, yeah, with the way it's just the suits and the number of the suits. And then, well, no, that one's, yeah, this one's definitely not Marseille style. I guess what I'm saying is there isn't, see, look at that, even the elephant has his eyes shielded. I didn't notice that earlier. I just noticed there isn't as much activity. Oh, that one doesn't have, the animal doesn't have its eyes covered with a cloth. So I guess there isn't that much activity is what I'm trying to say. As opposed to, I mean, when compared to the original Rider-Waite Smith. So, yeah, it's not a bad thing. It's not at all. Okay. All right. Shuffle test. All right, so 330. These are 330 GSM with black core paper. Ooh. Oh, okay. Wow. That felt better than I thought. That was what she said. Okay, all right. Overhand. Yeah, these are, oh, yeah, this shuffles well. I still don't know what the texture and finish are. Still not sure. I wonder, yeah, maybe there's a little bit of a varnish finish. Ooh, oh my goodness. Okay. Yeah, and I do see, I'm seeing some linen-like textures. I don't know if it actually is linen though. It just looks linen. So, yeah, I just see the little like tiny divots and pockets. If that's what it's called. Okay, so, oh boy. All right. I don't think I'm going to be able to shuffle. These are mini. Wow. Bit too mini for me, I think. Okay, please don't bend these. All right, yeah, just letting these fall and a riffle. Okay. Maybe side riffle would be better. If I had to do a riffle, would it be a side riffle? I mean, yeah, maybe. I just have to go slow, I guess, when it comes to a riffle of any kind. Oh, I don't know if I mentioned, yeah, no edging for the pocket version, mini version, whatever they call it, pocket mini. Yeah, and these are 350 GSM, the mini versions. Yeah, these shuffle well. Overhand shuffling is pretty good here too. They're just really, really compact sized. All right. So here is the guide, physical guidebook, only with the standard version. I don't know if they bothered with a digital version at all. I don't think I saw a QR code. Yeah, no QR code. So I don't think they've bothered with a digital version. Ooh, oh, table of contents. Interesting. And yeah, a mix of, okay, it's a mix of Chinese and English. So when I say mix, I mean it's not half the guide is in Chinese and then the other half is English. No, they just blended, I want to say blended, yeah, the English and Chinese languages together. Looks like they have full color images of all the cards here too. And from what I could see, it looks like the image isn't really explained. Yeah. Yeah, there is no real explanation for the image. So let's see, let me get the moon here. Oof. Come on, where are you? Okay. So, oh, okay. Actually, I don't know if this, well, this is a major arcana, so I think the explanations in the guidebook is different. So here's the major arcana, and the explanation says, sing for the moon, so beautiful and charming, decorating the night, making us lost. Yet it is like a fragile fish tank, just like the shadow of vision in water. It will disappear at any time. Clouds at the horizon, don't hide the beauty. Charming moon, don't hide the light. And then something like intentional analysis, where it says the broken fish tank is danger. Fallen leaf. I think they meant to say fallen leaves. Signal of danger. Twin tower unknown. There's a twin tower here? Okay. Well, yeah, I see the broken fish tank. You could see like there's a crack and then it looks like water is seeping out. Fallen leaf, I think they meant fallen leaves. I mean, it actually says fallen like leave, and I think they forgot the S to make it look like leaves. And it says twin tower. I don't know what the twin tower is. I don't know. Do you see anything that resembles a twin tower? That's really not a phrase that should be thrown out there. Oh, wait, I see it. Okay, it's behind the fish tank. Yeah, you see two pillars behind the fish tank. Like, sort of like it's got like a background. Looks like it's in the background, but yeah, it's there. Yeah, twin tower. I don't think the phrase twin tower should have been used. I think maybe more like twin pillars would have been better. Yeah, so that's the explanation. There seems to be a more defined explanation in the major arcana section of the guide, and then looks like the minor arcana. Yeah, it's just a basic explanation. I want to say it looks poem-like the way it's written. Like it's poem-like. Let's see if I could find a major arcana. Here, Seven of Cups. Okay. So this is the explanation of Seven of Cups. It says Seven of Cups, fantasy. Get caught in inner turmoil. Begin a dream shrouded in clouds and mist. An unfilled heart. Chasing desires. It's another daydream. Yeah, so this is the way it's explained. I mean, it's like, I want to say it's just single sentences instead of keywords describing the image, or I guess the card, or what the Seven of Cups means. An unfilled heart chasing. See, they're just, it's just its own, each line is just its own individual like explanation. And it's like that for, yeah, here's a 10 of Wands. Yeah, 10 of Wands. This is just, the explanation is just a line. One line, second line, just either a sentence or a single word or two words. So it's a sentence. I don't know if it's a full sentence. Seems like it. It's an inevitable heavy burden. Yeah, that's a full sentence. It's a responsibility you must bear. Yeah, that's a full sentence. Move forward while bearing responsibilities. Yeah, that's a full sentence. So yeah, it's a full sentence. So each line is just either a full sentence or one word or two word definition. Ooh, I saw, let me see. I think it was a Three of, I saw something. Might have been Three of Swords. Here we go. Yeah. Three of Swords. Look at that last line. Pains are endless. And yeah, if you know the English language, pains is not plural that way. It's pain. That's singular and plural is pain. There is no, you do not add an S to pains to make it plural. And it's, even if you remove the S, it would still not make sense if it said pain are endless. I don't know, maybe it can be plural, but I don't think I've ever really heard it plural. The pains, oh, maybe I have. Like the pains of love. I don't know, maybe like that. But, okay, yeah, you know what? I take that back. I think pains can be plural with the S that way. Okay. Yeah. So just the English, I guess, interpretations and the definitions, it's interesting that it's this way, like a single sentence per line. I mean, they do have the key word here, Seven of Pentacles, wait. Yeah, so, yeah, at least for the major arcana, it looks like it gives an explanation as to some of the symbolism inside the imagery for the major arcana. So, yeah, and it's got full colored pictures of every card too. So, yeah, it's a pretty, it's basic, so it's not too much text. Probably to save on ink and pages. All right. Okay, now there were stretch goals and some extras also for meeting certain goals, not just financial stretch goals. For backers who have backed, I guess, WohStudios or Eartish's previous campaigns, they received this specific altar cloth. It's not custom, so it's not themed for Morning Mist. It's just a basic altar cloth. I've gotten one of these before. And I guess I didn't realize that, I guess WohStudios would be offering these altar cloths again and again and again. So it's just, yeah, see, it's just, it's a lot of words, advertisement. See, they're already advertising their name on the cloth. And I don't know what this is supposed to mean. Code plate area. I don't know what that's supposed to mean. But it's just, I guess, a layout with where to put your cards. So yeah, this is it. This is the, I don't know how big it is. I guess I didn't take the measurements or look up the measurements. I'm guessing it might be 60 centimeters by 60 centimeters. That's just a guess. So yeah, it's just a, I don't know, basic cloth, not themed, not custom for this specific deck. So not Morning Mist themed. Kind of bummed out that they couldn't include a themed or matching altar cloth for this. Yeah, I think I would have liked to have seen some matching items, you know, and I guess tablecloth would have been nice to have as a matching item. There were postcards also. I think there are only 2 postcards included. Can't remember if this was part of the tier or if it was a stretch goal. Okay. So yeah. Oof, yeah. Like Star Sync is right up there too. Yeah, so these are the 2 postcards included for every pledge for meeting a stretch goal. So, yeah. All right. So postcards for, actually no, postcards was for people who, I guess, posted on social media, specifically Instagram. So I think this is actually for people who posted this campaign on Instagram while the campaign was running. Okay, and there were also custom tarot pouches. I got 2, I guess because of the fact that my tier had 2 decks, even though they're both the same size. I think it's the same, yeah, it's just the same front and back. Yeah, both are the same size, even though one deck is obviously a mini deck. Okay, for meeting a stretch goal, astrological dice also included. I think it's just, yeah, one with the zodiac signs, one with the planet signs, and one with the number up to 12. Or actually, yeah, up to 12. These are 12-sided dice. Okay. So I'm surprised that this was included because the stretch goal was not meant for these. These are magnetic bookmarks. So, yeah, I think, so these are just, yeah, it's what they are, bookmarks. You just place these over the flap of the page that you're on. And they just magnetically stick So yeah, there it's like a, how do I slide this out without, yeah, so it's like this. So yeah, they stick together, but you would have to separate them like so. Oh, come on, focus. Doesn't want to focus. Don't focus on my cloth. Maybe if I do it this way. Okay. All right. Yeah, and it's a mirror image. So here's the front, and then there's the other side. So it's just a mirror image. And then yeah, like I said, like you open it this way, and then you just clamp it onto whatever page you're on in your book. And here's the other one. So yeah, that's the image. And then yeah, it's just a mirror image. Yeah, so this was included even though the stretch goal wasn't met. That's surprised me. Well, that was nice of them to still include, even though the stretch goal wasn't met for these magnetic bookmarks. It's an interesting feature. I mean, interesting type of bookmark is what I want to say. It's that it's magnetic, so it clamps onto the page you're on. All right. So as part of the tier, since I pledged for the all-in tier, this coin was automatically included, decision coin. And if you pledged for the other tiers, which would have been one or the other of the decks, so if you pledged for only the standard version or only the mini version, you wouldn't have a coin included. But you would be able to add it on. So if you pledged for only like the standard version and you wanted the coin, then yeah, backers would have manually added the coin as an add-on for their pledge. All right, so yeah, it's a nice deck. I guess I like Bagpipe of the Sirens' artwork. This very like simple. It's very simple. It's like Broken Mirror, where it does that sort of like Broken Mirror, where it has that window or glass pane kind of effect, or window glass pane. I don't know what to call it. I don't know what to call it. Like it has the effect. Anyway, yeah, should really stop talking. Yeah, and I'm just noticing the big giant sun and or moon in the background. Okay, the devil doesn't have it, but yeah. So I'm just noticing most of the cards. I don't know if that's supposed to be the sun or the moon. I guess for death, this is, yeah, the moon. Yeah, maybe it's the sun. I don't know. Yeah, I'm just noticing that. Huh, interesting. All right, so I guess the only difference that I noticed from the campaign was the fact that there was, I still can't see the holographic, oh wait, maybe I see it there now. All right, is that it? Or it's just a reflection of something else? Ah, shoot. Yeah, see, I don't know. I still don't see, it's very faint. If it's here, if there's a holographic effect here, it's very, very faint. So, yeah, it's still a good deck. I like it. I like seeing like the artwork from Bagpipe of the Siren. And I wish I could find the other versions of the Broken Mirror decks. I hear they're kind of old, so I don't know if I'd be able to find one that's still new. Yeah. And yeah, I guess I'm glad that both of these came with the extra death card, because I'm not a fan of when they add an extra card but only the standard size gets it. And I never understood that part. Yeah, and I think, oh, I also forgot to mention add-ons. Yeah, Decision Coin was an add-on. There was a binder where you could store your cards in the binder form, like trading cards, and then yeah, this tablecloth, and then extra decks or extra copies as add-ons. But yeah, I think this is a really nice deck. I like I said before, I like Bagpipe of the Siren. It's just, it's very rare to see Bagpipe of the Siren's art. And the last time I saw it was the Sambucus version 2 for the Sambucus version 2 campaign that that ran last year, February 2025. How do I remember? I don't know. Yeah, I do. Anyway, these decks and only these decks are available at Vermilion Collection's website. I did not see these available at Vermilion Collection's Etsy store, though. So from what I can tell, Vermilion Collection's website, online store, is the only place that sells these decks. As I said, just the standard edition and the mini version. Tevada Tarot is also selling both these decks at their online store and their Etsy shop. Links are in the description. All right, everyone, that's the end of this unboxing. I hope you got something out of it, as well as my brief first impressions of Morning Mist Tarot. See you in the next video.